Recently, West Asia has edged closer to a potential regional conflict. This escalation began when Iran launched a series of missile attacks on Israel. In response, Israel announced it had started limited ground operations in Lebanon targeting the Iran-backed Hezbollah militia. While Israel reported intercepting many missiles, Iran claimed that most of their strikes hit their intended targets. Thankfully, there are no immediate reports of casualties. As the situation intensifies, let's have a look at how different countries are reacting. I'm Vishal Upadhyay and you're watching India TV. United States President Joe Biden expressed strong support for Israel after the missile attacks. He praised both the US and Israeli militaries for their defensive efforts. Secretary of State Antony Blinken called the Iranian missile strikes totally unacceptable and emphasized that the world should condemn them. The US has supported Israel's recent military actions against Hezbollah while being more critical of other operations, especially in Gaza. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer echoed support for Israel's right to defend itself, stating that Iran has caused instability in the region for too long. He also expressed concerns about the risk of miscalculations leading to wider conflict. Starmer has been in contact with leaders from Israel, France and Germany to discuss ways to prevent escalation. Japan's new Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba condemned the Iran's missile attacks, labeling them unacceptable. He stressed the importance of working with the US to prevent the situation from spiraling into a full-scale war. Historically, Russia and Iran have shared strong ties, especially against Western influence. Following the missile attacks, Russia criticized the US approach in the region, calling it a complete failure. They warned that the situation could escalate further. China has shown support for Iran, recently meeting with Iranian officials to discuss cooperation. Chinese Foreign Minister reiterated China's commitment to defending Iran's sovereignty and expressed a desire for a ceasefire to end the conflict in Gaza. He criticized Israel's actions, stating they have caused a suffering for the Palestinian people. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned that Iran made a big mistake and promised retaliation. An Iranian commander, however, threatened broader attacks on the Israeli infrastructure if Israel strikes back. As tensions continue to grow, the international community is watching closely. The next steps could have significant implications for West Asia and beyond. What are your thoughts on this? Do let us know in the comments and keep watching India TV for more updates.